Hey DJ, what do you guys have to do better to, you've been in most of these games during this stretch. I know West Virginia got off to another slow start, but what needs to be different for you guys to kind of get over the hump and start winning?
We got to get back to our old ways defensively. Teams are scoring too high, especially when they're on the road. BYU just scored 90 points, and then West Virginia scoring 77 points or 70-something points like that. We just got to be better defensively. That we used to hang our hat on defense, but we're starting to go up in the rankings, which we need to start trending back down.
After the game, Coach Dawkins said that the team settled for too many threes. Why does that happen?
I think they switched up their defense, which is designed to make you shoot a lot of threes. And they probably wanted us to shoot a lot of threes. We don't have a great three-point percentage as a team, so that happened to work out for them. I feel like we could have rebounded better, me especially. I feel like I helped the big guys out rebounding, but we didn't do much penetration. We only picked up two fouls in the first half, 2 or 3 fouls in the first half, so it starts with that.
You talked about the defensive struggles. What needs to be better on the defensive end to get back to where you want to be?
At first, we have to start imposing our will on the other team. But the last 4 games, we've been out-rebounded, and that shows that we lost the last 4 games. So it starts with rebounding and just imposing our will on the other team.
Over the last 4 games, how do you, as players, how do you avoid kind of letting what's happened over the last 4 games kind of get you guys down? How do you kind of keep your energy up and not let the spiral into something bigger, I guess?
It's definitely tough, but you got to go focus on going 1-0. The games in the past, we still got opportunities ahead of us. Like I always keep telling the guys, it ain't over till it's over. So just kind of keep going 1-0, focus on the mindset and the task bigger at hand.
What do you remember about the first game at Texas Tech? Obviously, they're coming in here on Saturday. And what are some of the challenge? Who were some of the good matchups and good players on that team that you have to watch for?
I feel like we gave up too many threes early. The kid Walton hit 4 threes in the first half. One of them was an and one, so that's what we don't want to give up right there. And the kid, I forget his name, I think Williams, the kid number 5, he had some early looks that got him going a little bit. But I just think we have to do a better job defensively in closing out games, execution-wise.
At 4 and 5, you were a bit of a surprise in the Big 12 for the first half of the season. Now the 4-game losing streak. How do you not let the season slip away?
Looking at the standings, the games are only 2 or 3 games away, so I feel like we just have to focus on the rest of these games that we have, going 1-0 each and every game with Texas Tech ahead of us. Focusing on that and being able to move forward after that, just taking it one game at a time, being able to learn and build from the film that we watch with the coaches.
Obviously, the conference tournament's getting a little closer. How do you guys turn around and get right before then?
Like I said, just focusing on the things that we need to, especially just our defense. Our offense hasn't been the best all year, but our defense has been pretty solid all year. And I think if we get back to hanging our hats on defensive end, limiting teams to offensive rebounds and stuff like that, I feel like we'll be fine.
You're always a professional talking at the microphone, but this has got to get old, doesn't it? Defending losses.
Yeah, it's definitely tough, especially losing 4 straight. Definitely not something that we want to do, and especially losing on the road. Winning on the road is tough, playing against the opposing team in their territory. But, you still expect to be able to pull out a few of those wins, and I feel like we should have pulled out a few of those wins on the road. But now we're back at home and we have to be able to defend home territory.
On that note, Texas Tech had the home fans behind them in the first matchup. I mean, how important is it going to be for Night Nation to show up and kind of give you guys that home court advantage?
It's going to be huge. I hope our fans still come out and support. I hope they don't lose faith in us. Night Nation has been great when we're at home, and they're a huge help and huge lift to us, pulling out a lot of those big games. So we're definitely going to need them this weekend.
Coach Dawkins talked about, during the West Virginia game, reminding you guys during timeouts about putting up too many three-pointers, at the time. How difficult is it as a shooter when you're going down the court and you think, okay, I'm going to shoot my way out of a slump, or I'm going to, we're going to find a way to. How hard is that to maybe not want to pull the trigger right away? You want to maybe kind of let things kind of develop a little bit.
I try not to play those games with myself because it'll start to wither on down the line. So I just like that if I'm open. The coach believes in me, my teammates believe in me. They trust the work that I put in, and I trust the work that I put in. So I just gotta shoot it and live with the results. Whether it's a miss or a make, you gotta take it as an open look. You may not get another open look down that possession. So.
as a leader on the team, what have you seen from the development of Niels getting heavily involved in the rotation?
Niels has been great. Niels has been proving himself each and every practice from the beginning of the summer till now. He has a bunch of older guys in front of him. We're going to push him and help him learn and guide him each and every day. So Niels has been coming along great. Niels is very talented. He can pass the ball, can shoot the ball, and he's coming along very well for his age.
When a guy like Jalen Sellers has an off night, what do you as a team leader say to him or others to pick him up and shake that off and move on to the next?
Just keep shooting. I'm going to try to find him as the point guard to get him open shots or better looks. I just want to do my job, see if I can make it easier on him. But, as a shooter and as a scorer, that's going to happen. You're going to have off nights. But he can't get discouraged because it might be a game where he has an off first half, but the second half, maybe better pick it up. So just keep shooting the ball because he's a great shooter and a great scorer.
Okay, good.
Okay.
All set?
Appreciate it. Thank you,
Thank you.
TJ.
Appreciate it.
Thanks.
Thank you.